Alright. That's a good way to start, just a burp.
Yeah.
The soup we ate earlier was pretty good.
Yeah. Some
Do you want a keyboard so that we could control the camera as well, or do you just want me to do it? Just say fuck it, here we go.
I could, but
Yeah, we're already here.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Wait to get food, huh?
The what?
The food.
The food was good. Food was scrumptious.
It was like chicken noodle soup. Oh shit, there it goes.
Chicken noodles.
You had one job, Ricky. You had to readjust it. Fuck.
Gotta tighten it.
Yeah, you gotta tighten it.
Alright.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, welcome to episode 0 of the podcast that we got here going on.
Of the what's it called? The
Tochoa podcast.
Tochoa.
Tochoa, and I gotta remember. So one is me, 2 is you, 3 is that, and then the 4th is the bingo.
The bingo was his name. Oh,
God, I hope the fucking thing. Well, I mean, it should be in sync because remember, whenever we recorded the stuff the last time, we just cut it off and then we readjusted it, and it was in sync for the rest of the time.
I would figure. Yeah, I don't see why it would get off.
Yeah, I don't know why. Let's plug this baby in here. So, first topic of the day. What are we talking about?
Because that's where we go to bingo.
Well, the whole fucking bingo. You want to show them the thing? Yeah, you want to show the.
You gotta show them.
Show the whiteboard.
But show the whiteboard.
Yeah, show the whiteboard.
Oh, sure.
We can't just fucking roll the thing without knowing what it is. Here we have a list of topics whenever we, our brain basically goes dead and we have nothing else to fucking talking about. We assigned a bingo card, or not bingo card, a bingo cage with all the little topics on here. So we're just going to go ahead and roll one out. Do you want to go ahead and roll one out? I mean, you got to put the balls back in and then.
I'm trained for this.
you were sitting there the entire time.
I don't know I was on the
payroll. Just put the balls back in and then just put it in there. It's fine. We had everything. Pretty much the majority of it all set up. Yeah, let me make yours a little bit louder. There we go.
Is it there?
Okay. That's fine. It's super view on it.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get it centered.
Back in.
Oh, you know what? It's because it should be like this.
I guess it's the bingo card.
Oh,
Bingo.
wait, no, that's worse.
What are you doing? Why'd you put it? It was fine. There you go. Just spin the thing. There we go. Oh, that's good. There we go. Here we go. What do we got? First topic of the day. Episode.
We got.
Show the camera what it is. After it is.
Wait,
well, you could do it. Which either.
I don't know, nigga.
You don't know.
Jeez. Oh man,
Fuck
it's hard to see it.
Just show your camera. There we go.
Oh my god.
G what?
60. Damn it.
You could look at it.
You told me to show the camera.
Well, look at it, show it, then say it.
Okay, it's G60.
Nigga,
I can't. You telepathy.
Yeah.
So where's G60 now? We got this big ass board. See.
There we go. Let's see. Where is G60? What are we talking about today? Watch it not even be on there. Let me see where we
You're the one who did this.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm like, you would know.
We could always cut it out. G47, 52, 39. It's not even on here.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, we should number all the balls individually ourselves, and then.
But it already has stuff written on it.
Okay. And then all you gotta do is just read and label instead of whatever. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it makes it a lot easier.
Because it's forever going to be written on. That's the thing.
Forever going to be written on.
There we go. Recent media, G60.
Oh yeah.
Books, movies.
I told you it was going to be hard to find them on there.
Well, that's why we have. That's why we could edit it out.
No,
Or by we, I
Besides
mean
the point.
by we, I mean me.
Yeah, yeah, it's
What the
besides the
fuck's going
point.
on with our Alexa?
So it's been on.
Hey Alexa, the fuck are you doing?
Looks like we should have talked about 066 instead.
Oh, do you want to talk about 066
Well,
and then
we
we move on
can't.
to the?
We did G. We gotta do
Well, we
G6.
could talk. We'll have that in the queue then. There we go.
Yeah, I know. That's what all these are.
All right. So recent media books.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you've watched recently?
Tom Green show. Been watching. I mean,
That's
that's
good.
what
That's
I've.
good. Yeah,
You know,
it counts. It counts.
definitely.
Oh, yeah, Tom Green. So you said that Joe Rogan was inspired by Tom Green.
Yeah, definitely. Tom Green was the first guy to
Excuse me.
have had his own kind of like, I guess, show that he was just like doing from his house. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I guess before podcasting was really a thing. Or I guess at the time when it was barely starting to become a thing.
Well, was there podcast before like the 2000s and such? I mean,
Hmm.
was it just called just radio? Wasn't or is it was it?
It's
Isn't Tom Green just a TV show or is it a podcast?
no him. Yeah, it was a show. It
It
was
was a
a
show.
public access television show
Oh, okay.
thing. But then it's like MTV gave him his own show after that, and then when that show is what Joe Rogan show's kind of inspired off of. You can see
Ah, okay,
the Tom
okay.
Green, the original one on the public access. You can see that's what like Eric Andre would be inspired by. You know, where it's a
Right.
talk show format, and then whatever. But then the other one was kind of like it's still kind of similar, but it's like it was way more like I don't know from his like his own home studio. It felt like way more
Yeah,
personal, not in front of a live studio audience. Like
yeah. It looked like cause it looked like it wasn't like an actual studio. It just looked like his own place. I mean,
yeah,
it looked great. I mean, he made
yeah,
his own set and everything. He did all his little props and furniture. He got the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
desk with the hole on in the
Oh
front.
yeah, oh yeah. That was just that episode too. He just
uh,
randomly broke his desk or something.
wait, really,
Yeah,
really?
that's not always like that. So what do you?
So that was like later on. I thought that was
It
like
just
the.
happened. Yeah,
Oh,
randomly.
okay. So it just barely happened then.
Yeah, it just happened in that episode. It just randomly just kicked
Uh.
his desk or something. It's just kind of like again, you can see Eric Andre doing something like that. You know?
Oh, that's great. What if it was purple?
Mm.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
but
like that.
I definitely gotta watch like the first episode of the Joe Rogan podcast. I've never seen the first. I've seen a lot of clips of all
Oh
his
yeah,
recent stuff and such.
yeah. You definitely
I've
should.
seen stuff where it's just like him on the couch or just like face to face when he has just like the mic on the other side and there's like
Hmm.
a TV between him. It was just
Hmm.
like some I guess ghetto looking setup, but this was like the early 2000s or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and it was just that's like pretty much everybody started except for ours because
yeah. We're
we're
already
professional.
we're already pros.
So that no, not really. I don't fucking
But
know.
yeah,
I
it's
look
just it's cool to see like I guess the roots of all this stuff, you know, just to see what they were doing when they were first starting off, not knowing anything, you know what I mean?
right,
Because nowadays everybody's yeah, like the market's all hyper saturated. Everybody's trying to make their own show or this and that, so
right.
it's kind of cool to get back to the basics. Remind
Oh,
myself what's up.
oh yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I wonder what the first podcast was.
The first one, and then you know
Hey
what the word
Alexa,
podcast is?
the what?
Where the word podcast even comes from?
Where does it come from?
It's like iPod, and they had like things people can upload like their own thing on like iPod back in the day, and it's like yeah,
Right,
you have a podcast because it's for dealt with the
iPod.
iPod. So it's just a
Oh,
word we just
so it's
use,
just
but it doesn't
so it's
really.
just a rip off of the Apple brand then.
Yeah, well, I mean not rip off, but yeah,
But I mean, just from they
it's.
originated from where
I
it
mean,
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's when it first started. I guess it was way easier for people to, like, I guess, share shows like through the like the Apple thing instead of like
Right.
having to be savvy with a computer and download whatever the fuck. Like, and not everybody had that, you know, like back in the day in the
I,
'90s.
I mean, they kind of big
Only the
corporation
only
like
the nerds.
they're
Yeah.
nerds and the big multi-billion-dollar
Yeah, it
corporations
would
and
be
shit.
people who made their whole life it, like you know what I mean. Like now we just grow up with computers, like even
They're
if
not
you
like
have
everybody
nothing.
has access to it. Every public has access to expensive microphones and such.
Oh
The
yeah, that
top of the
too.
line stuff.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't like in the '90s and shit where like everything was just like in the beginning stages of it. It was like super expensive, where like only the big companies did. But now that they manufactured it, everybody could basically use it now.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
then I wonder. I was just gonna say, who was the first, or who did the first podcast? I was about to
Yeah.
ask Alexa that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey
Check.
Alexa, what is the first podcast?
The earliest podcast was Karma Sutra, which started in 1 CE.
One CE. Hold on.
Karma Sutra 1CE. I probably butchered that shit, but
But
yeah.
what?
I
How?
don't fucking know what that
I'm
is.
gonna
Let me
look that
see. The
up.
first podcast ever. Let me take a look. Oh, I still have my
Karma Sutra 1 CE.
first podcast ever. Let's see.
Hmm. I wonder what it thought you said though.
It, watch there be a podcast called The First Podcast.
Uh,
Oh man, that'd
what
be
was the
fucking
first
idiot.
podcast ever?
Oh well, there goes your camera.
Okay, that's quick.
That's well. Actually, it didn't even turn off. It just disconnected. Oh shit. Well, what the fuck was it? I guess it just lost connection. All right, folks, we lost connection to our thing. That's fine. I could just put it back up here on my phone. I don't know. Maybe it's some because it has something to do with the Wi-Fi.
Hmm. This was invented by dudes. These two dudes, Adam Curry, which is a former
Yeah,
MTV,
that's what I saw. Yeah,
yeah, whatever, and Dave Weiner.
I got the cameras back up and running.
And the friends wanted to find a way to download online radio broadcasts to an iPod. That's all the idea started
Oh, yeah,
from.
it's the iPod, and they call it the podcast. That's cool.
That's what I told
I just fucking believed you.
you.
I believed you, man.
Well, yeah, that was the first podcast. Just fucking nerds, just trying to get radio stuff onto the iPod, and then
I
it just
imagine, I
somehow,
imagine on the internet as well. After that, since that was
of
the
course,
iPod, that was
oh
around the
yeah,
time the internet was being big back in the early 2000s.
yeah.
Any other recent media you've watched?
What about you? I already said mine.
Evangelion.
Oh yeah. Explain
Berserk.
everybody what
Uh,
Neon Genesis Evangelion is.
so Neon Genesis, Neon and Genesis Evangelion is an anime back in the early 90s that was made by a crazy person that with very 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 bad issues with women, I can imagine, because Shinji
It's
is
not
a
that bad.
it's pretty bad. it's
No,
it's pretty bad.
definitely not.
Where essentially it's about mechs that are called Evas, and they fight giant monsters. I'll explain what a mech is. A mech is just like imagine a
No,
giant mobile
people don't
operated
know what mechs
robot.
are.
I don't fucking know, dude.
It's true.
It's a giant pilot operated robot, or I guess in this case a
Mhm.
flesh bot,
Yeah.
because they're made out of flesh. But it's a genre where the majority of the time they're robots, and they fight these giant creatures they call angels. And the main character one does not simply explain. Show the fucking show the center
Uh,
camera.
like, come on, dude.
Yeah, I could explain it to the best of my ability, but
It's like a meme. It's a meme online. Like, yeah, like how
how
can
do you explain just this kid with daddy issues that
Mhm.
basically pilots this mech just to go out and impress others and his dad to feel fucking useful because he's just alone the majority of his fucking
Mhm.
pathetic life, and that there's a lot of fucking weird horny shit. A lot, just like every other fucking 90s anime there is. I mean, same thing what
Mhm.
it is nowadays, but holy
Yeah,
fuck.
even more nowadays.
Like I watched it toward the very end. I'm like,
Mhm.
this is like this will definitely be something good to watch on fucking drugs.
Which is what I did. Well, not the first time, of
Well,
course,
I mean,
but
yeah, I'd imagine so.
rewatching it, yeah, I gotta be
But
high.
yeah, like the meme says, one does not simply just explain Evangelion. You gotta go
Yeah.
fucking watch it. Go watch the synopsis and shit.
Yeah,
Like
it's well,
you
not
got you.
watch this, and it's an experience. It's like one of those times that it's kind of artsy. So that's how you would explain it? Because I would just be like, it is kind of like a mech anime, has
It
some high
is an
school
experience.
animes,
It's a bit of a mech. It's a bit of
hmm
a high school. It's a bit of
but it's like a
an experience.
psychological drama kind of thing, or it's just like a kid, or it's not. It's basically a nihilistic person having to come terms with like being a part of this world, like
Oh god,
you
dude,
know.
the fucking
That's literally what it is, but it's
the last two episodes, dude. The
but
last two
the
episodes.
whole
Oh,
series though, he's like nihilistic.
yeah,
He
it
has
is.
no
Yeah.
purpose, no meaningful connection to life. He comes to his dad asked him to, help out, but it's like
Shinji Padameku.
yeah, his dad's
And
just
then
using him.
at the very end, what's her face, the fucking blue hair bitch, like
Ray,
the mentor, no, the other the mentor, the one that's like
Ritsuko.
Ritsuko is just
She didn't have blue
fucking.
hair.
She has blue hair. She just like fucking kisses her, like pilot the mecha, do it for me, bye. Then fucking dies at the
Yeah.
end. Spoiler. Spoiler.
I know, right? You're like the
That.
worst
Well,
person.
I'll just tell you, like everybody dies.
Oh yeah.
Just like his, you remember like
What
the
the fuck?
you remember in the Breaking Bad thing whenever he's on Conan, he's all like,
Mhm.
"Hey, well, so what happens at the end? Everybody dies."
It's
Yes, she has
purple.
blue,
Are
purple.
you colorblind?
Fuck, I don't fucking
Check it out.
know.
What do you guys think? Is this blue or
It's
purple?
purple, I guess. I don't
It's
fucking.
purple.
It-
Is it purple?
but what if it was purple? I forgot to set up the soundboard. I will do that
Yeah,
next time.
yeah.
Yeah, let's don't worry about it. But yeah, Evangelion. I'm glad I'm finally able to, finally was able to go out and watch it because it was like one of those fucking like night classic '90s
Mhm.
animes. Just you gotta watch it.
It's not long either. It's not like fucking One Piece or Naruto or fucking like
Dragon Ball,
yeah, even that.
or it's not even longer
I'd say
than
it's
Brotherhood
yeah. That's
or
why I put it on
Metal.
par with like Full Metal Alchemist. Also,
Oh,
it's just
oh man, I've been meaning to
classic.
watch Full Metal Alchemist, but they took it off of Netflix, and I feel sad.
Cause of what?
They took it off of Netflix.
So you can always watch it. Jeez, don't be so limited.
Well, I mean, don't be so limited. Already, we're fucking watching Evangelion. We're
We
watching other
finished
shit.
it.
Yeah, I know, and I'm watching another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So you're watching another thing already?
yeah, Better Call Saul for the
Jesus
20th time.
Christ. God damn.
That's like my comfort. It's
Explain
like,
that to people.
how do you, Better Call Saul? How do I
They
supposed to?
might not know.
Oh shit, dude.
You gotta
How do you?
explain mecha anime, so explain.
Better Call Saul. It's like imagine. I mean, it's basically a precursor, a prequel to Breaking Bad, where you just figure out how this lawyer character from Breaking Bad came to be, and how he became the most, the best crooked lawyer that made millions and everything, and
Mm.
how he basically started out as the everyman, the fuck up compared to like his super uber elite brother and everything, and
Mm.
he was just
His
basically in his
brother was
shadow.
elite.
Well, because he owns like a giant ass fucking firm and everything,
Oh
and then
yeah.
like he bailed him out of jail because he was just like the guy was a con man, and like that's his whole entire thing. He cons people, and then he went to his jail. His brother broke him out. It's just like
Mhm.
this is all at the beginning, so it's like not really spoilers or anything.
Mm.
And then essentially his brother is just like this super a giant like old person that's basically that owns a giant firm, and he's just like he just basically overshadows him, and
Mhm.
he has like a thing he's saying like, oh, he's always going to be slipping Jimmy, or like always going to be a con man or whatever, never believed in them and shit.
Mm.
And then he just basically goes up in the ranks, and then he tries to do it the normal way, the legal way,
Yeah.
and try to basically become a good lawyer. And all
Legit.
he does is just what's that thing where it's just like you have to the public defendant, yeah, where he has to defend like shitty cases where they're
Mhm.
obviously guilty, and he
Oh.
gets paid shit pay,
Mhm.
and then like he tries to basically go up the ranks and try to get bigger cases, and then he's like, no, you're just a lawyer that guilty people hire and everything, just
Mm.
giving was down, and then everything changes after he tries to basically do it his way,
The illegal way.
the the illegal way by
Yeah.
setting up cases so that he could win,
Mhm.
win them every single time. But you just fucking watch the show.
But yeah, you have to break the rules in order to, actually get by in this life. If you play
Like
by the rules, you get shit on.
episode 1, for instance, where like there was a he does this whole entire thing to set up to basically piss off his brother's partner's thing by dressing up exactly how he is and put up a billboard exactly
Yeah.
how the fucking well, it looks similar to their logo from of the big
Just
firm that
copying,
they're
plagiarizing,
copying
straight up.
plagiarizing, and they tell him to take it off. And then what he does, he gets a film crew. He's like because he's like, oh, you can't use the name Hamlin in your fucking
Yeah.
advertising and
Yeah.
everything. So they basically he films, and while they're taking it off in the background, the giant billboard, the
Mm-hmm.
guy basically takes a fall that's taking it off, and he's just there hanging. So then he
Uh,
goes up there and saves him for a stunt. It's a
yes.
publicity
Yeah.
stunt,
Yeah.
and then he gets a lot more business because,
Yeah.
and that's basically just like the rest of the show in a nutshell. But except there's a lot more twists, there's a lot more turns, there's a lot of interesting camera angles
Mm.
and shit. And it's fucking
All
it's
the camera
Vince Vince
angles.
Vince Gilligan
He's
at his best,
impressive.
even better than Breaking Bad in my opinion.
Oh.
Have you seen Better Call Saul?
I've seen some scenes, but I mean, I'm so over it.
What do you mean you're so over it?
It's like I'm never gonna rewatch Breaking Bad either. I
Why
saw
not?
it
Why not?
once and
Well,
that's
why
it.
not? Why not? We'll rewatch it.
Can't.
Why not?
Nah, I'm not into that anymore. It's too whatever.
It's too whatever what.
I don't want to bust your little bubble with it. I know you like it a lot. It's too fake. It's too whatever. It's so overly dramatic. It's so like, it's not good enough for me to like rewatch. You know what I mean? N-
Damn.
Yeah. The camera angles are okay. Like again, first time around, but
Maybe,
second time around, like
maybe we should have named this podcast Trash Taste.
yeah. It's not like Fight Club. It's not like I don't know.
it's not fucking mind fuckery, I guess.
Or no, but even the way it's shot, like the scenes or something to be like iconic. It's like I guess I get tired of that world. It's just this dark, dreary, depressing, fucking like shitty world. But
it's not always depressing.
it is a lot of the
Oh,
time. I
I get
mean,
it. So it just reminds you of how shitty our world is. Is that what it is?
yeah, without any sort of like redeeming quality other than like Jesse! Like other than the memes that came out of it, like But
Jersey.
the first fucking episode is like the best. It's like the best episode of television. The
Uh,
way they format,
uh,
like with the RV and the whatever. It's classic, like great, television, leaving you on a cliffhanger, making you fucking keep
right.
watching. But other than that, it's like yeah, I mean the story. It's like fuck. The thing could have been like 3 seasons long instead of
Uh,
5 or
I will admit though, like the first season is kind of a slew. Like
a slew.
it doesn't get good until like
And that's
it's a setup. It's a setup
yeah,
for the
yeah.
rest of it.
But I kind
But
of
I
do
mean,
like
yeah.
that though. It's a charming, like I don't know,
Like
like
you
when it's
slowly
still finding its voice.
you can see in the details because just like whenever
Mm.
you look at the main character Walter White or Bryan Cranston's character, like you
Ugh.
slowly see him wear like darker and darker
Of course,
clothing throughout
get
like the whole
balder
entire
and
series.
balder,
Lose hair. Like,
and
oh,
then
it's good.
get hair
Yeah, I
again.
don't know. I mean, I think I think that's just him with the chemo. But yeah. Oh yeah,
Shh.
then he gets here.
Fucking spoiler alert.
We're gonna spoil everything. Fuck off.
So then spoil Better Call Saul for me because I'm not gonna
Spoil.
watch it.
Why would you spoil Bear Call Saul?
You just said spoil everything.
You already spoiled. You seen what happens at the end of Breaking Bad? Because
Oh
it's a prequel. Remember?
yeah, but people don't know that.
Like you already know what happens at like if you like what so if you've seen Breaking Bad, like all like
Mm.
a majority of the characters from Breaking Bad, like from whether
Yeah, yeah.
on both sides, the Salamancas or Gus's crew, whatever. Like they're in fucking Better Call Saul and everything. So
I
like
know that.
so like you already know their fates. What happens if you watch
Yeah,
Breaking Bad? So like if you see
I
an
know.
intense moment, you're like,
Just because
yeah,
I had
yeah,
the
no, yeah,
people
they're gonna
had.
live. I know he dies in Breaking Bad. And it's just like that.
Yeah.
That's basically it. I mean, like it's like you already if you've seen Breaking Bad, like you there's no point of spoiling it because
Oh, yes.
he's already seen the future.
Oh, okay. He's already seen the future. Yeah.
Well, because you already know what happens to him. He's like, this character's not gonna die. I know he dies.
No, but he does die, or what?
In Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, but yeah, that's that in a
Big
nutshell.
whoop.
Big whoop. No, it is a big whoop. But
I guess so.
fuck
It's
it.
just yeah, to each
It's
their own.
I'm glad that they were able to film it before fucking what's his face passed away. No, not that guy. The
Oh.
fucking Hector's actor.
Oh,
Yeah, he passed away recently at the
Yeah.
age of 83.
dude, he's done cooler shit.
He's
before
done a
that.
lot. Yeah, I've seen
Mafioso movies.
I've
and
seen a lot
The
of
Sopranos.
I've seen like
whatever.
a bit of stuff that he's in or
After
peeked
he
into.
died, yeah.
Yeah.
You saw the
before I looked up the actor and I've
Yeah.
seen like some other shit, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, whatever. He's alright. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Rest
He's a
in
good
peace.
menacing looking motherfucker.
Yeah, even as a cripple, just
Look at me, Hector.
dinging menacingly.
Just dinging a bell
menacingly.
His facial expressions alone.
Like that's yeah,
Yeah,
that's him.
Oh, yeah,
Mexican
that's cool.
scowl.
The Mexican scowl.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess.
should know.
How should I know?
You're Mexican. The last thing like ochoa.
I mean, it's more Spain.
Oh
Than anything
yeah,
else. I mean, we
so.
all came from Spain.
Well, we all came from the dirt, but we go far back enough. We all came from Genghis Khan.
We all came from nothing.
Do nothing, Lebowski.
We're all nothing. Your world is nothing. Everything you think of is nothing.
Call it, friendo.
So enjoy life right now, because nothing is nothing.
Nothing is nothing.
Life, it means nothing.
That is a popular.
But enjoy your life. Yeah.
This is a popular
Just
sentiment.
Stop thinking about it. Stop worried about shit.
Yeah.
Because in the end, like you just, we're all gonna go down. We're gonna be 6 feet under. So may as well enjoy it while it lasts.
Other people think we might go to heaven, Tom.
No, fuck that shit. I'm going straight to hell.
Jeez, another popular sentiment. You know, the people, the youth of today.
If I go to heaven instead of hell, I'm gonna be disappointed.
You'd be disappointed. Why?
I don't fucking know.
Why would you go to hell? Who'd you kill? Who'd you rape?
I want to know what hell looks like.
Oh,
Or
you
feels,
could
feels like.
I think you might be able to like, if you're in heaven, you probably like.
Well, I'm not gonna fucking just go out, just buy a fucking assault rifle, just go school shooting number 433. We already have enough of those and shit, but
Yeah.
just to experience something. Nah,
I want to go to hell just to experience it, bro. It'd be cool. Be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
man.
come back here. Yeah, hell's pretty cool, man. Adolf Hitler's down there.
Yeah, playing electric guitar with Jimi Hendrix. They're fucking. They're gang banging Marilyn Monroe.
I saw Michael Jackson down there.
He's fucking all the baby demons.
All the baby
demons. Oh yeah, we can't be talking about that. So don't worry there. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that part you said about school shootings, we can't have that on the air.
You can't be talking about Hitler playing guitar in hell, having fun. He's got to be like suffering.
I mean, we're talking about hypotheticals and shit. Also, yeah that you remember that the thing I told you about where just like you could say any heinous shit you want, but just say it in game.
Oh yeah, in game,
in game, of course, guys.
You gotta remember that. Always, yeah. Save our ass at the last minute.
Just say it in game. All right, here we go.
No, I'm just gonna have it just there and. In the meantime,
you're just gonna be fidgeting around with it?
Yeah, man, I got it. Fucking, it's called stimming. You have ADHD.
All right, let's just go to the next topic then.
I don't know, man. We were going. There's still more we could talk about because I think it's whatever. Let's go. We got.
Isn't that the same one you just put? What is it?
It's 73.
73.
Oh.
All right, what's 73 then?
Okay, I don't know. Let me see.
So where's the other ball you put it?
I put it back in.
Where'd you put it back in?
We can come back to it.
Come back? I mean, put all this. Oh, okay, I guess. All right, 73. Where is that in? Excuse me.
Aliens.
Aliens, man.
Aliens.
I was up last night. I was playing Fallout 76. So I was listening to like a bunch of like other people's podcasts where they were talking about aliens and shit.
Illegal aliens. If it was a right-wing podcast, they would. Ayo, zinger.
Oh man.
We got another zinger. No, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Oh no.
SpaghettiOs.
All right, fuck it. There we go. We're fine.
Falls or falls.
It's not gonna fall. Have faith. Aliens, but yeah, they were talking about how
alien tape.
They were talking about how like UFO was basically not really crashed, but more landed on like, or at least one of them that is. One of the people said there a UFO landed like on like a kid's playground
Huh.
at a school, and the kids were all talking about how they saw like a green man with black eyes and like a
Nice.
slim suit or whatever.
Real Slim
And then
Shadys.
and it was like some documentary or
Oh.
documentary about in the 90s, and the guy says he was scared because like kids are not prone to fucking lie
Yeah,
compared
yeah.
to like, he said that like all the times you heard about aliens, it was coming from like hippy dippy type of
Oh,
guys that
yeah.
fucking smoked the Mary Jane,
Mm-hmm.
the devil's lettuce and everything that was on LSD,
And
but
cocaine and opium. These motherfuckers out here doing crank. They doing methamphetamines.
we gotta stop these guys from doing coke, and I'm not a crook. Anyways, they were saying this is like how kids are not really prone to lie, and this was like
Yeah.
on the podcast with Logan Paul. I don't know. I think it was. I don't know who.
On the Logan Paul.
It was a compilation of it, but anyways,
No, you can trust it.
but yeah, but with the whole entire shit with the alien stuff coming into light, it's a lot more
Yeah.
normal because the government is basically discussing it now. Now you don't have to basically be at risk of being called like a crazy person
Yeah.
because the government is talking
To
about
an
it now.
extent, for sure. If you still like going out saying you're getting abducted and shit, they still might throw you in the loony bin. But
She's on a fucking pillow right now. What the hell?
yeah, she doesn't like the lights.
Really?
I'm
Oh.
guessing that's what it is.
I said, do you want to point? You want to have the camera? No, it's right. I said, point the camera in case you or something. Welcome our dog, Casey. This little bitch here. It's really dark. It's probably not dark on the camera, but it's fine. But it's whatever.
She's pretty black.
She's pretty black, yes. But yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
If
most
we-
people talking about it nowadays. Yeah. What? What?
I just wanted one of the kids to go up to this. Welcome to Earth.
Yeah,
Oh man, we gotta watch Independence Day, man.
that was a good one.
Yeah, the only movie we watched involving aliens was like Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was at that point it was a comedy, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. You know, it's supposed to be. It's a Tim Burton comedy. That's why.
Yeah, it was very Tim Burton-esque. That's definitely it. But
Dark gothic humor.
if we ever get attacked by aliens, dude, we're fucked.
Mhm.
It's like how
Maybe.
are we gonna respond?
Yeah, there's a lot of scenarios. It depends what kind of aliens we're dealing with. Are we dealing with like monstrous like fucking monsters like Zerg or Tyranids like in Warhammer universe or you know,
I think
Zerg from StarCraft, like
That's it.
it's like swarm of giant insects basically. Just you know, we could maybe fight them off if they're like that.
I'd say if anything, Texas is like could be its own fucking country and not like would last out of any other ones because it's just like a bunch of like either farmland or the fucking swamp or just hurricane territory or not hurricane tornado territory and shit.
Yeah.
It's just like Texas would definitely stand up on its own. That's what that with like most fucking what would crisis is out there.
Most apocalyptic scenarios.
You know how many fucking people out there are like they're not disclosing that they have like fully automatic weapons, let alone like stuff that's like an illegal type of shit.
Yeah.
Like
Beyond memes, you mean? Like,
is it?
yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure having a fully automatic weapon is just like illegal in most states. Texas, I think it is included. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, it's crazy. But fucking, you're right. So it would just be cowboys versus aliens all over again.
Oh yeah,
except in the modern day.
I gotta watch that movie. So
I remember we went to the fucking movies. Me, Model, and I don't remember who else. We went there. There was nobody there.
Yeah.
We were just dicking around and the entire thing, and it's just like I don't know. I don't remember anything from it.
Cowboys, you alien bastards. The end. What happened?
I don't fucking know, dude. It's great, but yeah, they remember the last they were talking about, or in the podcast or another, we're podcast talking about other podcast.
Yeah.
Where they were saying though how like the footage or the leaks or whatever that they saw like a UFO, or it's basically like a light submerging from all the way underwater, from like I think it was like I don't know how many miles to like 50 meters to
Mm.
where the water within like half a second or like a second,
Yeah.
and like to travel that they don't know if it's like a drone or anything. The military don't know what to fucking make with it at the time.
Yeah.
It's like we don't know if it's just like technology from like China or something like that, or if
Mm.
it's just an actual fucking alien. Maybe it's just a spacecraft that they're testing, but who knows?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, dude.
It could even be something that's like from inside the earth, you know? It could be like a underground. Yeah.
Boom.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, technology of a different kind. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
probably.
Or it's just like an ancient civilization that's beneath the water, or just like mermaids,
I
like the
mean,
Little Mermaid kingdom, but they drive fast spaceships. You know?
just I mean, like technology from a different time that has existed, advanced, more advanced than
Mhm.
ours. But I mean,
Yeah.
I could see that. I was having a conversation with mom yesterday. It was or the day before we went to the church thing, and she was watching a video of a guy that said that they used AI to basically decode like some shit from like the Bible or whatever it is,
Oh.
and just because it's just like in order to be able to go and decode ancient
Mhm.
shit like that, you have to have like
You'll be super
technology from
genius.
super genius and everything. We weren't able to understand it on our own, but it took fucking AI just to do that.
What did it do? What did it say?
I don't fucking know. I wasn't watching. Like it was like a 50 long minute thing. And how like
My God.
yeah, I know. I wasn't fucking there to watch that shit.
We
I
used AI. We ran it through multiple algorithms, and here's the output. And it's just more gibberish. Like, if you say this really fast, God comes to you. Like,
just come and so come,
yeah.
just come.
King God is Trump.
uh,
I'm gonna come.
do
I'm
not
gonna
go.
come.
Do not go. I'm gonna come.
It's such a dumb, like, why is it so funny?
Cause it's pee pee poo poo humor. We love pee pee poo poo humor. It's instinct.
So basic.
It's so basic, but yet so brilliant. Oh fuck!
Just fell out.
I just looked at it right now. You just hit it.
It was right there. It
It
was, you know.
if you tapped on it. Anyways, but anyway, going back to the thing, I wouldn't be surprised if this whole alien technology was something that was basically buried a long time ago that we've forgotten that somebody just discovered.
Yeah.
Hey guys, look, I'm gonna take the spacecraft out there for a while. Just
Yeah.
broke like 50 laws right now.
Crash landed on this fucking backward hick planet.
Yeah, it's just like it's just like a UFO. It just like crash landed in like on U.S. territory. You open it up, it's just some fucking Asian guy that pops up.
It's an Asian dude with like colored green, with like a hat that makes it look like he has a big sunglasses and look like eyes, you know. Oh, you go back! I kill you! I alien! I alien! I had razor gun! Razor gun!
Razor. Look at these fucking shit. Yeah, whatever. It's just
The legal
I mean
Chinese alien.
that makes just as much sense as fucking UFOs and shit. I
It's
mean,
true.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a better explanation than what
It's a
people came up
funnier
with. It's a
one.
funnier one.
Yeah.
It seems like a Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if they're able to
Uh,
be
like
edgy.
literally every idea of yours is like a fucking Saturday
It's a
Night Live skit.
stupid, yeah, retarded sketch that could be a fucking 5 second YouTube short.
But what if it was purple?
Or it's like, yeah, that Chinese alien and it's still fucking Will Smith. Welcome to Earth. Black on yellow crime.
Black on
Black on yellow, black on yellow.
black on green.
Oh yeah, because he's green. Greenish yellow.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, yeah, hopefully it's cool like that where we can actually talk to him or contact with him because I know that was another theory that's like all this technology that we have to like microchips or advancements that we've had with computers. It's like, yeah, we have a deal with aliens. And it's like, oh, we just apply them with fucking like free test subjects or oh, you can abduct whoever you want. Just give us the technology. Like, so that's why we got farmers getting probed and people fucking whatever getting abducted. It's the price that the government's paying for the technology, supposedly.
beyond my fucking.
It's beyond my pay grade,
Yeah,
bro.
that's why it's beyond my pay grade. I don't get paid enough to think about that. I don't want to
Mm,
think about that.
I don't get paid to think either, but I
I
still
was just
do
like, wow, look at that shiny thing in the
it.
sky. Until shit fucking like ends up on my fucking front lawn. I mean, I'm gonna get a gun next year, but I mean, I
You
have a
can't
gun.
say that. You can't condone
Can't condone violence and
or,
shit.
or owning a gun. I think.
What do you mean owning a gun? You can't. It's
You
Texas.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
yeah, yeah. The internet's getting all
What do you
pissy
mean?
with it.
What, with guns?
Yeah, yeah. Of course,
What do
you
you
can't
mean?
be too pro gun without you're gonna start getting put on some lists. You're gonna start looking at you, making sure you're not gonna be shooting up the next mall, the next synagogue.
The next school.
Yeah.
School first thing that comes to
Yeah.
mind.
You see, that's exactly why. When I get a gun, I
uh,
get a big, powerful gun. First thing I think about is a school full of
well, I
kids.
think it's one of those things where it's better to have it than.
No, yeah, no, absolutely.
What's?
I'm just saying you
I
can't
think
talk
I'm
about it so
braid.
much. Yeah.
I'm fucking braid there right now. It's better to have it and not need it than need it to not have it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, but why do you need like 100 guns and like explosive rounds
Oh
and
yeah.
armor pierce?
Sawed-off shotguns and
Well, man,
why do you?
maybe the alien aircraft is like really hard to penetrate.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
need a sniper rifle as well
Yeah.
as some mortars.
And some anti-material rounds, man.
Oh yeah, some anti-air
Well, maybe
guns.
some anti-material rounds. Maybe they're made out of aliens, UFOs is anti. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so I gotta counter that, and I'm thinking ahead. I'm being smart. I'm being cautious. You can't blame a guy for being cautious now.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So
I think we're fucked either way, even if we're armed to the teeth.
yeah, it depends. That's
It's
why.
because it's aliens.
If it's diplomatic, we have a chance. Like I'm saying, like
If it is,
we have some exchange. Like, all right, take our prisoners, and you can fucking
oh man,
experiment on them like rats.
we're gonna be dealing with all sorts of other fucking legal shit about
Oh yeah,
aliens.
that's why they don't tell us about it because it's very
Okay,
fuck
because it's
like Guantanamo Bay shit. But
well, I mean, well, yeah, because they're dealing with a force they can't fucking understand or
yeah,
overpower. They're like, yes, don't hurt us, take him.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
just gonna keep it off the books.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like aliens are just chilling here on the planet too. It's like you know what I mean. They're just chilling. There's just another form of being. Maybe they got telepathy or telekinesis, but they're just other organisms, I guess.
Yeah.
And like they're just making I don't know deals with us so that they can still live among us in plain sight. And then we just yeah,
You know, believe it or not, Among Us is about aliens.
it is.
I mean, because there's an imposter. The imposter is like a transforming creature, like the thing.
Yeah, yeah,
It's literally the thing.
yeah. Either the thing or it's also I felt inspired by Alien, the movie Alien.
Well, I mean,
You ever seen?
it's somebody
Yeah, yeah.
dressed up or not dressed up, but transformed to look like your
Mhm.
your people
Or
around
yeah,
you.
yeah. I
It's
got you.
bound to basically kill everybody. That's
Yeah,
literally the thing.
yeah, yeah. Well, you wouldn't. You haven't seen the movie.
Then what are you talking about? I know what the thing is,
We
even
haven't
without seeing
watched,
the
but you
movie.
gotta watch it.
We gotta watch it eventually,
Yeah, that one you have to watch. Yeah,
alongside with
it's like
everything
Pulp
else.
Fiction. No, well, but these are classics. They're
Yeah. Well, yeah.
known.
Well,
These are
guess
known great movies to watch. Like
The Shining was a classic, but yeah, you
we,
just roll it.
yeah, because that was overly is overhyped. That movie.
Yeah, in a way,
It's
yes.
like 'cause there's lots of
In a
movies I could show you that like are over that are whatever
in a way,
technically good.
in a way, yes, but also it's still a classic.
Well, yeah, of course, but there's so many of them. That's why I'm trying to weed through.
Oh man, dude! If we counted an alien just like the thing, we're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we get to,
That's fucking scary, dude.
or exactly some. Imagine a thing, but it's a whole fucking planet full of them, just swarming like a beehive nest. But it's a planet just full of these insectoid creatures that can.
Fire was made for a reason,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, we need it.
Or you could just be like you're in Terminator 2, just put fucking freeze them in
Oh, that's right.
nitrogen.
We either freeze them or we burn them, one way or another. Shoot them into the fucking sun. We're gonna figure it out.
We get them, put them in a pod, shoot them out into fucking space where they belong.
That's it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
We just catapult them back out.
Is it so like I just obligate obligatory fucking
Hmm.
reference to JoJo, but part 2 where like there's these fucking ancient species or civilization of people that are like literally just called the Pillar Men. They're
Mm.
essentially are just they just can't be around the sun, but like they have like super strength, super abilities and everything. But they're limited to basically staying outside of the sun.
Yeah.
But anyway, spoilers. Later on, whenever the main guy or the main villain becomes the ultimate being, where he could
Mhm.
transform into any fucking creature. He makes his skin and everything made out of. Like, he's literally the thing, and the less
Mm.
scary, just more fucking muscly fucking dude. But anyways, point is, he was like this invincible guy, and what had ended up happening, where it's just like he the volcano went off and shot him into fucking space where he froze,
Damn.
and he couldn't do anything about it because he was literally crystallized in fucking
Mm.
from the vacuum of space being super fucking cold, and then he
Mm.
just went off and the fuck went off into
Flew off
space,
into
just
space
flew off it for
forever.
forever, and like you just see him just fucking petrified.
Shit.
And then you just see his face just like slowly just floating around in space, just going off and everything.
You ne-
But
Frozen forever.
yeah, just transformation or mimics in general, or just a
Yeah.
creepy. On paper, like, in a video game RPG, whatever, it looks.
Mm.
Or I mean, it's. Yeah, but like in a
Mm.
real life scenario, it's fucking scary.
Yeah, I
This
having
shit, dude.
people who can be chameleons basically and transform into whatever. I mean that's what the
Chameleons.
yeah, like chameleon shapeshift or a chameleon changes its colors
It's
depending.
cool. I would imagine color. Yeah, but I'm saying like
Well, yeah, it's like that. I'm just saying like in the wild.
doppelgangers.
Or yeah, something you could just totally I don't know. Yeah, it causes a lot of problems when you're able to do that. Just fucking identity theft to the max.
Or just the ultimate fucking pleasure thing or whatever. You could transform to whatever. Like
Oh yeah.
you remember
The
what's it?
boys.
The boy.
Yeah, the
that,
first
that
thing
is
I
that
thought.
is that is the most fucked up type of thing. Just like it's like the woman of the guy or that the guy fucking fawned after, and then the head of the original guy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucked up, man. That's, I mean, I like that it's fucked up because it's the boys. It shows that it's the
Hmm.
tone of it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It works. It works
Well,
in there. Sometimes shows can be a little too edgy, but that one was just enough.
well,
It's
it's like
just
it's
right
more
amount.
more realistic than
Hmm.
edgy. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, but it was edgy, but
It's a lot of edginess. Yeah, I mean, there's still fucking little dudes
yeah.
going inside of dudes'
Oh no!
penises
I
and
don't want to talk
exploding,
about
and
this. Fuck.
dudes
Oh.
with giant tentacle dicks fucking flying around. Like this
Oh
is
man.
a bit
And
crazy.
then there's the what's his name? The deep just fucking the squid.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it definitely has
uh,
some,
definitely some mature themes.
but it does have fun with it. It's goofy still.
So
Like
like, guys, we're broadcasting on a Christian channel.
that's still what I'm thinking. I'm still wondering. So we can't even.
Well, I think it's Christian because of his brother is a
Yeah.
pastor and everything. I don't know.
Right.
Well, but he says he knows somebody that could broadcast on a live
Hmm.
channel. I forgot what channel it was, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's whatever. Right now we're rolling in on the 47-minute mark, and we're still talking. I'd say this is pretty a lot
Yeah.
easier than you
Hmm.
thought it
Oh,
was.
I.
Once we have all the fucking shit down.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Once all this is the hardest part. It's all the prep work, basically. Just setting up everything, make sure all the crap's all right, the levels are okay. The you
I
know.
mean, yeah, you helped out with the testing part, but yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
great.
No, but for sure. And then the rest is pretty easy. Just
Like,
talking. You just.
honestly, like nobody gives a fuck about the prep or
Hmm.
technology or anything. They
Yeah.
just care about you, the
Oh, of
thing you're talking about.
course.
Yeah.
When you're watching a movie, you're not there like, wow, they use this type of boom and this type of camera.
I'm
Like,
gonna be honest. I'm the type of guy that cares
yeah.
about that.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, I like the whole entire behind the scenes things
Hmm.
whenever because like I've seen like so many videos on it.
I like seeing how the creative process is and like
Definitely, yeah.
that, like for sure. Like I'm
I'm a,
not obsessed with the tools. I'm obsessed with the process.
well, that's
Like,
why the tools and the process.
yeah, yeah.
That's why like how the tools are utilized and like this curated
Hmm.
unique thing. And a lot of the times it's very basic and anybody can
Hmm.
do it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not. I don't care about the tools so much because it's like you can use any tools. What's more important is that
The
the
majority of the time, yeah.
process, like the idea of like what you're doing, is like the most important thing,
Mhm.
or maybe not whatever the most, but still, it's like it's super important to have the context or the frame of mind, like whenever you're there creating the stuff, because it's so easy to just get caught up in like what you get caught up in the details and like what are we even doing here again? Like you get existential crisis up the ass, like. So it's good to remember, like, all right, this is what this show
uh,
or podcast or whatever,
yeah. We've been from aliens to this now. So where?
Well,
Let me
that's
see.
how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. So let me see. So the
What-
creative process of how everything is. I mean, that's basically just me with Twitch, and we already know how I fucking feel about
Yeah, you
that.
feel pretty. I think not the correct way to think about it. You know,
Yeah,
shouldn't be
you're
so
right.
sullen about it. You know.
I I enjoy streaming in general, like
Hmm.
the way out is just
Like you can't expect people to like. You know what I
no, I
mean?
don't expect everybody
Yeah,
to do
yeah. So if you do it for 20 years and nobody watched, fuck it. Like,
it.
dude, I
You
mean,
waste all your life.
yeah, because
That's what.
it's like some of my favorite
Like
art. Like whenever.
like whenever well because we'll just we'll get back to that in a
Mhm,
second, but like with me, you know,
mhm.
doing all that, I mean that's how basically what led up to all this, to me getting my
Yeah,
job.
yeah, yeah,
Because like there's other benefits, not that I'm saying that it was like a total waste, because
yeah,
it led
yeah.
to this, it led to my, because
For
my job
sure.
I used the soundboard
Yeah,
my
yeah,
job and everything. You see me just fucking chilling in this room, wow, it's like
yeah. You
all
wouldn't have been
taking
able
it
to
to
do
the,
that otherwise.
yeah, that's great. Anyways, yeah, all your artists, or what was it you're saying?
Um. Oh
Sorry.
yeah. So it's like fuck. Hold on.
God damn it, I'm
Almost.
sorry. I'm
Almost.
sorry. I'm sorry, man.
It's not that important. It's
Well, I mean, it is if it continues the conversation.
uh. Oh yeah. So it's like when I was in high school, I fall in love with like H.P. Lovecraft, like one of my favorite authors or whatever. But it's like reading about him, and it's like this Nick, like nobody gave a shit about him his whole fucking life. He died poor, destitute. No one give, and then it's like years after his death, people are sort of like, "Wow, what's this?" Like, and he's a fucking legend now. Now they got like H.P. Lovecraft awards and all this
Oh.
stuff, and that happens to so many fucking people, man. You know, like even in hip hop, it's like the people who the originators right now, they're fucking destitute, broke, homeless, whatever. No one gives a fuck about them, and they
Mhm.
fucking pioneered it, or they were like ultimate, like fucking
Yeah.
awesome at it. But the ones who are famous are the pretty boys, the ones who are marketable, the ones who fucking suck the right dick, kiss the right ass. Beep 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 beep.
That's funny.
Censor yourself.
That's
But it's
funny.
like, yeah, that's why you can't expect like to, be appreciated even in this life. Like if you get it, it's awesome, but if you don't get it, you can't like be mad. It's just like, ah, fuck it. It's just like I'm still gonna keep doing it. Like I'm gonna still keep doing music shit, even though people aren't fucking sucking my dick for being an awesome rock star or whatever the fuck like other people are like doing it for. But it's like I've been fucking playing music like it's over 10 years, over a decade now, dude. It's like I'm still doing the same fucking shit, and it's like it doesn't make me feel like like nothing, nobody gives a fuck, nobody cares. It's like no, I actually that's what I was aiming for because it's like everybody shows you they're like rich and famous. It's like, oh, I'd rather like I want the fame. I want the money. You can keep the fame. Like I don't want to be known. Like sure, I want to make money, but the whole fame and everything is too much. And it's like we don't even need that much money either to live comfortably. So
I'd say being able to do a cool thing is a lot more important than making money off of it,
yeah, just being
or
able to
just
do it. Like,
or just having the skill set to be able to
mhm.
do it.
Yeah, of course,
And
and
like obviously, yeah, money definitely helps in being able to
yeah,
transform, because
and
it's something
yeah.
you love doing.
And then it's like if you're doing, you're doing well, you're making a good amount of money, whatever on the side, doing other stuff, then you can invest more into these little pastimes, these little hobbies, and then it just grows from there. This
Oh yeah, definitely.
the blowing up thing, it's kind of like it's almost like a fetish.
Yeah.
'Cause it's fetishized, but it's like reality doesn't always, yeah, have to be like that.
Let's see, this one's still on. Nope. Okay. Well, every one of
Yeah,
them's connected. There we go. Let's go back to you. No, that's not connected.
that one.
Let's see. Oh, that one's idle. Yeah, so that one disconnected. But that's fine.
Mm,
All right, continue talking.
yeah. Um.
But yeah,
Yeah, dudes
have,
can go their whole lives not being noticed, and then like only later,
but
posthumously,
that fucking sucks. Like just
it does.
dying knowing that all your work was for nothing, and
But
then
it's
you
not for
they
nothing.
well, but well for in
Well,
your
that's how.
well, no
Yeah.
whenever he because he lived
Yeah.
whenever he was alive,
Mm,
and then it blows up after he's fucking dead because that's
yeah.
all he knows
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
knowing like the end result
The
of all his
impact.
of the impact of his craft.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that would fucking suck, dude.
Yeah. It happens a lot more often than you think.
Let me see, is yours back on?
Like for
It is.
every famous person you see, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them that are like, I don't want to say failed, but it's just a whole bunch of just unnoticed ones, just ones that
Right.
didn't get the right marketing. That's the reason I hate, I guess, overhyped art or people or me, because it's like the shit that everybody else has talked about or stuff that's been marketed to hell. So of course people know about it. But I like the hidden gems. Like I appreciate those a lot more. Like the ones that are kind of
Right.
overlooked or you just there's a little more interesting things going on there.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, like yeah, it's the same thing. Like Lovecraft would have been a hidden gem back in the day. You know what I mean? That like there's just tons of stuff like that. So I think it's not bad. You know, being unnoticed, it's all right. It's no biggie as
I
long
mean,
as you're still doing cool stuff that you like doing.
I mean, as long as you're still making money to live, it's
And that
cool.
too, yeah. That's another reason I don't want to make that my main source of income either. I want it to stay separate as this pure form of
I'll just do
art
both.
or expression or it's just yeah, it's my little thing that I can escape to. It's not my fucking job that I have to show. I have to do it. I and like as soon as I
Yeah.
have to, I hate it. You know,
I know what
I
you mean.
have to eat. I hate it. I have to shit. I hate that. Like I have to sleep. I hate that I have to do these things. But
Right. Supposedly it is.
because now I got Stockholm syndrome. Those was not. You got to learn to love it. You got to learn to love sleep.
Hey, there we go. There, there's that pretty face of yours. There, cool. Now we're back up.
Back up and running.
Yeah. Definitely, I don't know. I keep on getting told like a lot, like along throughout the years that like, oh, you have a nice voice. Like, oh, you sound
Mhm.
like a guy that voices the thing at Paramount. The
Oh
voice
yeah,
of the movies saying
movie theater
coming
guy.
to a theater near you, and all they sell their stuff.
Yeah.
It's great. I said, someone told me he's like, wow, you sound like somebody that should have popped up already or some shit
Mm.
like that.
I've had
That,
people
that
tell me that before too, Tom.
that's crazy.
Not for my voice, but yeah,
Well, they tell me from my voice and shit. That's
they
it.
tell me for my
They
music,
say
for
he's like,
my.
wow, you should be a voice actor, or you should be on on a sex line or a phone sex line, and all that
Mhm.
shit. Or I get some girl flustered or whatever,
And that's
or
always just
guy
other
flustered
people
and shit.
putting stuff on you too. You know, it's like that's just their projection, and it's
Yeah.
like you don't have to. You know, even listen to that. Like,
Wow, you shouldn't have to blow up. All right, guys, podcast end. I'm
yeah,
out.
exactly. Because if you're doing it to blow up, it's just the wrong
No,
profession.
I know. I'm just saying it'd be funny just a bit. Just
Yeah.
walks out of the room.
What?
What?
Well, this is fucking stupid.
Well, shit. Maybe you're right. Walks out of the room.
Yeah, and immediately puts everything on Craigslist, like throws everything on the front lawn, like free shit.
I tossed the camera out. They just still filming.
Free shit, everybody. It's absolutely
All
fucking
right, it's all for nothing.
worthless stuff. No, just garbage, just taking up space in my home apparently. Cause I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking mook.
Fucking mook. I haven't heard.
Don't know what I'm doing with my life.
People don't say that anymore. I remember they were
Yeah.
saying that in like the Highway to Heaven from like the show.
Really?
Fucking, yeah. What do I look like, a mook or whatever it is?
Yeah, I love like old
Yeah,
timey
yeah, old time.
expressions.
Well, I say malarkey, and then
Yeah,
uh,
a good one.
that's an old time. You know, you used to call the bathroom the John.
Yeah, yeah. They
Yeah,
still
it's
kind of do sometimes.
no, not
I gotta
really.
hit the John.
Hit the John. John.
Yeah. Why, bitch?
Like 200, like in 40 FPS slow mo.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I want to do some of those slow motion,
Well,
slap
I wanna,
vids
I
or
wanna incorporate something in slow motion or time lapse. Since we have it on the
the
GoPros.
balls in slow motion. So boring.
What the fuck? I mean, I would say like if we're using the bingo thing for like a punishment type of thing or like a competition.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We can have punishments on here too. It'd be funny.
Yeah.
You get a clothespin on your nipples, like
We're
you
live
get-
TV guy.
you get
Nah, I don't know about that one.
thumbtack in your thumb. I don't know.
Thumbtack in your
Stupid,
No,
stupid shit.
that fucking hurt.
We can
I'd rather be slapped than have a
all
thumbtack in
right,
my
we'll get
thumb.
slapped in the
Oh
face,
man,
punched in the face.
speaking of, I already told you this, but I haven't said it on the podcast. Where I was telling you about that Muscle Girl bar at the Japan thing.
Mm-hmm.
I showed you videos on it. It's just like
To the people who don't know.
it's just like a bar that it looks like a fucking it's the size of this room, but it's like a gym, and they have like a machine that's there. They have
Wait, it's
like a
a
bar.
gym?
It's like it's the aesthetic is a gym.
Really? I
The
didn't know
aesthetic,
that.
so pink, vibrant, colors and shit. They have like a little stage where there's like an exercise machine that for somebody to sit in.
Is
And
this
then there's just a
actual
bar.
usable exercise
I
machine?
don't fucking know. It's just
It's
a
just a
prop. It's
prop.
a prop. They sit in it.
That is so
But
weird.
it's they literally have a machine there. It looks operational. It looks like a legit
That's so
equipment.
fucking odd.
But it's on the stage that people sit in, and there's a bar right next to it, and essentially they pay for several different types of services. They bar the drink and everything. There's one called Muscle Girl Time where like the lights go off and there's like a light show that happens, and like all the girls go like behind the bar and they fucking do a muscle pulls and shit. There's another one where there's a service where you could pay to have all the girls that are there that day, because there's like 18 girls in total that work there,
Mm.
or at least at the time. I don't know how much it is right now. But you go sit where the machine is at on the stage and you get fucking smacked by all the girls
In the face.
in the face
Mm.
by all the muscle girls at the
Damn.
bar, or you could just go ahead and get your ass kicked, literally your ass kicked. There at the bar. It was a
Damn.
fucking experience.
It's like a BDSM club or
It's
something.
something like that, but it's fucking crazy, man.
Because you can get that action down here, just not muscle girls, just a fucking like fat Latina gothic bitch. Like, are you ready, big boy?
I'm a princess. I deserve
Yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Or you can pay.
Hey man, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, it's a place down here. You could You can pay to have yourself tied up and fucking whipped by some lady, and there's just people walking around. It's like bar and shit.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess.
But it's like a regular kind
I
of
mean,
bar,
that's a
but
that's a BDSM.
it's not full on though. That's why it's like on the
Uh,
border.
I don't know. Japan has a lot of weirder shit.
Oh, well, for sure. After fucking we nuke the shit out of them, all that radiation leaks into the brain, and then they come up with
Oh,
hentai and
no.
anime.
Oh man! All right, we're at the hour mark now, so I just want to end it here with
Oh, we gotta have more than an hour, so
more
that we
more
cut
than
it.
an hour.
Oh yeah, well, until these things run out, no.
I mean, I'd say we just cut it off at an hour.
Oh, I guess so. Bye.
All right, folks. Thanks for coming to the Tochoa podcast.
Time
Have a
to
good
smoke some
night.
weed.